15 days ago, America started a war. Today, that war changed everything about how the world gets its oil. This is the complete story. Everything that happened, everything India must know right now. Chapter 1. How it started. On February 28th, the United States and Israel launched strikes against Iran. No warning, no congressional vote, no exit plan. In the first 2 weeks, America and Israel struck more than 15,000 targets inside Iran. 13 American soldiers are now dead. Over 1,400 Iranian civilians were killed. Trump said the war would be over in 4 weeks, then said it was already won, then said it was not finished. His own defense secretary said he cannot tell if this is the beginning, the middle, or the end. Iran responded differently. Iran said Iran decides when this ends, not America. Chapter 2. Kharg Island was bombed. 2 days ago, America bombed Kharg Island, Iran's crown jewel. 90% of Iran's oil exports pass through this single island. Trump said U.S. forces totally obliterated every military target. Oil infrastructure was spared this time, but Trump warned, if Iran blocks the Strait of Hormuz, the oil facilities are next. Iran responded immediately. Any energy infrastructure tied to American companies in this region will be destroyed and turned into a pile of ashes. The world's most important oil island, bombed. Oil facilities are one warning away from complete destruction. Chapter 3. The Oil Crisis. Oil crossed $100 per barrel for the first time since 2022. The Strait of Hormuz, carrying 20% of the world's oil, effectively shut. The world released 400 million barrels of emergency oil, the biggest emergency release in history. Prices kept rising anyway. Gas in America jumped 48 cents in 1 week, the biggest single-week jump ever recorded. Iran warned oil could hit $200 per barrel. 2 ships carrying gas on their way to India were caught in the conflict zone. India gets 60% of its oil through the Strait of Hormuz. Every explosion pushes your petrol price higher. Chapter 4. India caught in the middle. India is caught in every single crisis simultaneously. India stopped buying Russian oil for an American trade deal. America reversed that deal 30 days later. India immediately bought 30 million barrels of Russian crude again. 2 ships carrying gas to India were targeted in the strait. India's government stayed largely silent after an Iranian warship that just left Indian naval exercises was sunk near Sri Lanka. Analysts called it a strategic embarrassment. America turned India's maritime backyard into a war zone. India said almost nothing. India exports $80 billion to America every year. America's economy is slowing, jobs being lost, gas prices are at a record high. When America slows, India's exports slow with it. Every single crisis in this war lands in India within 2 weeks. Always. Chapter 5. What happens next? 3 things will decide everything in the next 30 days. First, does America bomb Kharg Island oil facilities? If yes, oil goes to $200. India faces an immediate energy emergency. Second, does Iran retaliate against Gulf oil infrastructure? Saudi Arabia, UAE, Kuwait. If yes, 60% of the world's oil supply is at risk. Third, October elections. Every Republican senator is watching Trump's poll numbers fall. The pressure to end this war before November will become impossible to ignore. India must watch all 3, because whatever happens in this war in the next 30 days arrives in India within 2 weeks. This is 15 days of war. This is the complete story, and it is not over. Subscribe to GeoAI Political Hub for every update.